is the 5th year of our community awareness campaign, taking action against domestic violence. From public service announcements to the one-hour special that will air next week, campaign sponsors help us make it happen every year. Verizon Wireless helped us launch the campaign in 2009 and has a long-standing tradition of programs to help abuse victims and raise community awareness of this issue nationwide. And we're so honored to have with us this afternoon Mariana Lagaz, the newly appointed Regional Vice President, and Chuck Hamby, a familiar face on Verizon's public relations side in Florida. We want to welcome both of you for being here. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Tell us,
Mariana, we'll start with you, a little bit about the Hope Line and how it's helping victims of domestic abuse.
Absolutely. Hope Line is our signature program. It started more than a decade ago. And since 2001, what we've been able to do is collect used funds from our customers, but also from customers of other carriers. And basically, these funds are either recycled and reused and resell, or disposed in a very clean way to protect the environment. But the proceeds of all this recycling process goes to a number of organizations who specialize on domestic violence, awareness, help to victims. So we have turned millions of dollars out of this program, and it's through the help of our customers.
And so many people don't know that something as simple as donating your old phone could actually be a lifesaver.
And not only your phone, it can be your battery, it can be your charger, all that stuff that you end up accumulating over months and years. Bring it up. Bring it to our stores. There's plenty of other stores. Even if you're not a Verizon Wireless customer, we'll take it anyway.
Absolutely. And Chuck, I want to talk to you about Telling Amy's Story. It's a documentary, very powerful. Tell me how it's helping advocates.
Well, it tells the story of an employee, a Verizon employee named Amy Holman McGee, and she was murdered by her boyfriend. And there were signs that her coworkers saw, and so we wanted to capture that and use that as a catalyst for being able to share those warning signs so that other employers, it is a workplace issue, make no mistake about that. So we wanted to make sure that not only were our employees had all the tools that they needed to recognize those signs, but that we could help others recognize those signs as well.
So many times, if we see abuse, maybe in our own family or we see it at work, we feel like maybe it's not our business and we should just stand back. But Telling Amy's Story shows us that that's wrong. We have to come forward and we have to get help for people that we love.
That's right. There's a lot of help out there, and that's the point of taking action against domestic violence, is to let folks know about all those resources that are available. So that's what Telling Amy's Story, Hope Line, and all the other things that we do are designed to do.
And Mariana, Verizon works with advocates across the state. Give us some examples of what you all are doing.
Well, obviously here, this is one of our partners. Obviously, ABC Action News has been a great partner with the drive that we do during the October month. We have the Spring in Tampa, which is one of the biggest recipients of our proceeds. We have partnered also with the Harbor House in Orlando, in Central Florida, to drive, again, awareness, to bring executives to the table, to help raise more funds. So we are doing as much as we can, and we're ready to partner with whoever wants to jump on the boat with us.
Some of those programs range from just giving money to actually putting sweat equity, we call it, where our volunteers get out and help. So it ranges, from the gamut. But the point is that we have a broad range of programs, whether it's grassroots-based or, as I said, at the highest levels of the C-suite. Mariana was just at an event last week with some of the most powerful folks in business in Florida, and they are recognizing this issue as a business issue.
Well, we thank you so much for all that you do. Of course, we could not do it without you, and it is a partnership, and we're changing lives one person, one family at a time. So thank you so much to you. And we also want to thank you all at home for your continued support, and we hope that you will tune in for our one-hour special next Wednesday. And this year's focus is on the effects of domestic violence on children. And we're also looking at school programs that are helping teenagers recognize the patterns of unhealthy dating relationships. We hope that you'll join me, Lisette, Wendy, and Jameson next Wednesday for the one-hour commercial-free special. It starts at 7 o'clock. And as always, the statewide domestic violence hotline is at the center of our campaign. If you or someone you know is in a domestic violence situation, as Chuck just said, call the hotline number at 1-800-500-1119. We've also posted information on our website, Twitter, and Facebook page. And ABC Action News at noon. We'll be right back after this.